Spring toys, wow. Extraordinary when you start looking through a collection of them like mine, how many you find and what variety there is too. Although the first two are the same sort of thing, but they're still different, they're worth having. It's the old exerciser for your wrists. Both these are exercisers to help the hand grip like that. And they have to be something else more than just that. It's got to have something else to it. And of course, this one does, although you can't see it, but you'll hear it. Because when you squeeze it like that a number of times, you'll suddenly become aware there is a soft sound going on here. It was trying to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but the battery is sort of misbehaving slightly. Anyway, that's the idea. It plays tunes, and if you want to play Twinkle Twinkle with an upper riff, you want to play the tune about 10 times and keep doing that. And each time it advances the thing by one note. So a nice one, that. A more sophisticated one is this one here, my gripper. This is seriously clever use of springs. Let's see if I can get this into focus. Come right up to the front and then come back again and see if that does it. No. Yes, there we are, look. So when I squeeze it, I'll see how I've got squeezing it in that position. You'll see it's very hard to hold still actually because I'm trying to squeeze it at the same time. So one is recording the strength of your squeeze, pounds and kilograms of squeeze, and the other one is actually the number of squeezes you do. So you set yourself a task to do at least 100 pounds of squeeze, 10 pounds of squeeze 100 times, and you boom, 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 on you go until you've fulfilled it. And that's your gymnastics for the day, and then you do it with the other hand. So that's actually a very clever use of it. The springs themselves are inside, you can't see them unlike the first one, but it's much more sophisticated and much more satisfactory as a serious exerciser. Very, very good use of springs. Here's a nice office use for a spring. It's just a coil spring. And someone thought of the idea of making a little office tidy with it. Why not? Here's my office desk. I want to put things in it which make it tidy. So I've got a funny business card here, and I've got an envelope here, and I've got another envelope there. It's probably a white one somewhere. It's a way of keeping things tidy like that, which is very, 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 very elegant. But it's a nice thing to play with too. When you've got things removed, there's actually a very pleasant feel to the thing. It's got a nice therapy for the old hand as well. I like that. The next one is a spring toy, which is unlike any other I've ever seen, because this is totally weird. It's a plastic spring, which is fair enough, because a lot of slinkies are made of plastic, but it's got an eye on the end. It's got this bit here, which turns out, when you look at it carefully, to be a ballpoint pen. Look, there's the point. And it's got a motor inside, a battery inside, and a motor. So what happens? Something absolutely weird. I'll turn it on and give you a bit of background to cover it. So there we are. That is totally weird, isn't it? The way that springs behave when they're motorized and with a weight on the end, that way it helps, otherwise it won't perform so well. Makes the most extraordinary chaotic motion I've ever come across. So a great toy, that. The last one is something which I feel they really should remanufacture this. It came out in 1992, I think it was. It consists of little boxes like that all put together. The basic piece is this bit here. Let me just get this up the camera. It's a spring inside a cube, and when that bit's held like that, which it will be in one of these holes, it holds it tightly together. So look at this little array I've made here. Quite sweet, but the point is, once you undo one of them, the others are all sort of burst apart. I'm not sure which one is going to make them burst apart. I'll try something. Oh, there we are. Everyone's now come apart like that. To put them together, you've merely got to put that goes into there and slots in, and that goes into there and slots in, and that goes into there, slots in. And if you let go of the top one, they all spring apart. So to my mind, that's a very, very nice invention, and it really ought to be up for a new generation of children to play with. Q burst, they call it. Capital Q and then one burst, so like the word cube, but then making a burst of fun for the kids. That's brilliant. So a few more spring forests to dig up, but those ones are a nice range and they perform very well too.